Hi, my name is Sylvia Rosenberg. In the last video, I showed you how to make this really cool standing up heart, and today we are going to decorate it. Okay, so for this project, you can be as creative as you want. I'm going to do some gold leaf on it, so I have edible gold leaf. Make sure you buy the edible kind. I have some food coloring. I have pink, red, and black. Some vodka to paint with, and some brushes. I also, at the end, I'm going to show you how to make an edible banner, and for that, we will use some gum paste. And that's it. All right, so I have everything set up to start painting, but I actually changed my mind and I decided I'm going to sketch out what I'm going to paint on the cake, just to be sure I like it. So, okay, that's sort of what I'm gonna do now. Let's pick our brushes. So I have a little bit of white in here, and I have some vodka in my little container here, so I can dilute the white slightly. And I am going to paint the crack. What I want to do now is that I want to glue some pieces of gold leaf paper. I'm going to paint a little bit. You can use water, vodka, something just in the areas where I want the gold leaf to stick. And I want this to be kind of rugged and imperfect. So we're gonna just put it on and play with it a little bit so it breaks apart a little bit, and see how it's starting to break. The parts that are wet are sticking and the other parts are just coming right off. I'm also going to add a little bit on the ground, on the base, for consistency. Balance the design a little bit. This is so fun to work with. It's so sticky though. I'm going to do a little bit on the back just so that it's not all pretty on the front and nothing on the back. So just a little bit. I know what I'm going to do. I'm mixing a little bit of pink with a little bit of white so that it's not so translucent. When you add a little bit of white, it gives it a little more opaque. It makes it opaque. And just to add some color here. We're gonna have the banner on top there, and it's gonna look pretty cool. I'm going to grab a sponge. I'm going to dab it, put it in a little bit of alcohol, and remove the excess. And I'm going to start dabbing, so to give it more of a watercolor look versus a brush mark look. Okay, and now we're gonna do some fun splattering. I just splattered. Careful with the splatter because you're gonna end up splattering yourself. Okay, I think that's looking pretty funky and fun. A little bit more gold leaf, and then we will be ready for the banner. Okay, that's it. That's it for now. Okay, make sure you clean up, tidy up after that, because all that splattering gets everywhere. And I'm going to work with white gum paste right now, so we want our area and our hands really clean. So I grabbed a little piece of gum paste, and I'm going to soften it, and then I'm going to roll it out. Okay, so to make the ribbon, the banner, I cut it, it doesn't matter except what width you want this to be. It just matters that you make it long enough so that we can bend it at the ends, you'll see. So I would suggest no less than 12 inches. I like to trim the ends. And then what I do is that we fold once think one time will be good enough. Sometimes I like to do two when I have, like that it looks pretty, but this message is going to be pretty long. Happy Valentine's Day, so we're going to just fold it once. Okay, so for the banner, you can choose to paint the letters on the way I'm going to do it. Sometimes if you have an edible ink printer, you can choose to print out what you want to say and then glue it to the banner, which makes it easy, but you have to have a printer. So for those of you who don't, we are going to just freehand write it down. So I have a very, very thin brush, and with my black paint mixed with vodka, I'm going to write Happy Valentine's Day on it. What I do, I always get a piece of paper and I write it down so that way I can be sure where the center is. That looks about right. That's about a quarter. And I usually start halfway through the word, right in the middle. And I have to be careful because sometimes writing backwards can be a little tricky with your memory and you don't want to misspell it at this stage. See, with this style of letter, I didn't care to make it too perfect because we're going for a artsy, more funky style. This is it. This is our Happy Valentine's Day cake with a banner. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can watch more videos like this and make some more fun cakes. Thanks.